Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Are you questioning, what the heck am I here for? Or what is the universe trying to tell me? Or why does this thing keep coming up for me? You hear the same idea over and over and over again. Well, stick with me because today's video will help you. For a long time, I have felt like I've always said we are kind of moving in a direction of communities where we draw from each other's strengths. And how that's set up, I don't know yet. How that works, I don't know yet. But I honestly feel like that's where we're heading in the 5D. The 3D, no. The 3D, it's all about me. They're service to self. They're not service to others. You can't do a community and have it be successful when you're in service to self. So if you're listening to me, if you resonate with me, this is for you, okay? Because you have gifts and talents and desires and things that you do that I don't do. Things that I would rather eat my gun than do. But it's something that thrills you, and vice versa. You know, you might have something that you're like, God, I'd rather do anything but that. But it's what brings me joy. So when we can bring these things together and form a community, whether it's, multiple houses on a piece of land or everybody's close enough, you still have your own land, but you're close enough that you can get to your neighbor's house. Or, I see when I go pick up my granddaughter, I go past this Amish, it's like a farmer's market. And they have a building. And you see the buggies and all that kind of stuff. And they have a gathering. And I just got chills. It's like, okay, so everybody brings their stuff to this place. Kind of like a farmer's market. And you have fellowship, you have fun, you learn from each other, you teach each other, you help each other. And if somebody's building a house, the guys and the women that enjoy construction all meet there, just like they used to do in the old days. Remember Little House on the Prairie? Okay, I'm showing my age, but that was how things went. So, and the Amish still do this. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I'm not going there. But last night, this has been a repeating thing for me. It might not resonate with you, but this is a repeating theme for me, is the community atmosphere. Everybody coming together. And I will tell you, last night I was talking to a friend of mine, and I don't remember the whole conversation, but I remember her saying something about it almost makes you want to grow your own food and make your own clothes. And I kind of laughed and I was like, well, yeah. That's exactly where I feel like we're heading. Because do I enjoy sewing? No. I know how to sew, but that's not my calling. There are men that enjoy sewing. So maybe they'll make the clothes. I don't know. There are people that like to garden. I enjoy baking. Baking is an art. I don't know, again, I don't know how all this is going to come together. But then my husband and I have been watching videos on just what's healthy for you. Ice cream was the last thing that we just watched. And because nobody looks at the ingredients anymore. You think ice cream. Ice cream is cream and sugar and egg yolks. Go look at the ice cream carton. I know I have ice cream in my refrigerator. I thought it was good. Did I look at the ingredients? No, not until last night. They're feeding us junk. My friend, when I was talking to her last night, she bought salt. She said, I looked at the ingredients. You know what's in it? Dextrose. Why the crap do you put sugar in salt? The Morton's iodized salt. The second ingredient in it is dextrose. And to me, it's just another one of the ways that the corruption is getting sugar in your body, which is causing cancer. However, look at the ingredients on the stuff that you're buying. And a lot of it is so super processed, it's not even real. I can't tell you how many things that we've looked at, even like olive oil and and coconut oil, things that you think are healthy. They process the living crap out of it, and it's not even what you think it is. So, and eggs. Oh my God. Okay, and this is two things. Because when you go to the store to buy eggs, you just buy eggs. You don't think about it. I know I never did. Eggs, what you're eating comes out of the chicken, yes, but it is the most unhealthy thing, depending on where you get it from. And it's like, and how they treat animals. And this is one of the things that is like, it goes through me like a hot knife through butter. On how people see, this is the other thing with the communities. We will appreciate the land and animals and trees and everything. It's not here for you to rape, pillage, and plunder. It's not. That comes from greed. So, and how they treat animals to mass produce all these flippin' eggs. Oh my God, I just want to shoot these people. But it's all about money. They do the same thing with cows and goats and sheep and everything else that you consume. Fish. And I'm going to be flat honest. My husband and I had this conversation. He loves to fish. We had this conversation the other night. And I grew up fishing, but I ate what I caught. Unless it was small, then we threw it back. But fishing to me, if you're using it for food, is fine. People do catch and release. To me, that's torture. Now, this might trigger you. If it does, it's my opinion. It is no different to me than these people that go out west or go wherever and shoot big game just so they can put a head on their wall. No, That is not why that animal exists. That is about ego and service to self. You just took a perfectly good animal out of this world. And I told my husband, I said, so if you fish with worms, you take a perfectly good worm that's helping the ground, doing its own thing, minding its own business. And I just see the movie, My Cousin Vinny, where she's talking about him hunting. And the deer puts its little lips at the thing, and all of a sudden, pow! You just blow its head off. It's the same kind of thing. This fish is swimming along. You kill the worm to begin with, to feed it to the fish, just so you can hook it in the mouth and drag it in and then release it. Meanwhile, you've killed a worm, a perfectly good worm. You've snagged the fish. Supposedly they don't have feeling around their thing, but what if you hook it in its side? It happens. What if you hook it in its eye? It happens. What if it swallows the hook? It happens. Meanwhile, you stress the shit out of the fish. It goes into fight or flight just so you can have fun, just so you can catch it and then throw it back. This kind of thing makes me crazier than I can tell you. And to watch how they treat chickens just so they can mass produce these eggs that aren't even healthy for you. My chickens, a free range around my yard. They eat bugs. They eat grass. They do chicken things. They are not stressed. They give me healthy eggs. Anyway. But so that was one thing that, with the ingredients. And then, what was it this morning? God, I just went blank. Oh, yeah, the whole ingredient thing. And I was having this conversation with my husband. I said, for so many years, people have been told, and we've been told this, start growing your own stuff. Start doing your own thing. Yes. But you have these preppers. They're waiting for the world to end. So they're doing it from a place of fear. They're doing it from a place of, oh my God, I have to stock up. I have to do all this kind of stuff because when the world shuts down, I have to be able to eat. And if my neighbor needs something, sucks to be you. I'm not going to have food for my neighbor. I'm going to have food for me. Well, how freaking selfish is that? I just see Jesus with the basket of fish. Do you think Jesus said, oh no, I'm sorry, I caught these fish. You can't eat it. I only have 3 fish. No. He fed all those people, thousands of people, fish and bread. Because the universe is abundant. When you come from service to others, and you're here to help other people, the universe will provide for you. Because I'm telling you, if you get caught up in, oh no, I have to hoard everything for myself, when you start to run out, you get what you give. So therefore, your other neighbor that maybe has something you need is not going to share with you because you weren't willing to share with them. So yes, if you grow things, if you whatever you feel drawn to gather, to do, to make, to whatever, do it from a place of love. From a place of, this is what brings me joy. This is healthier for me. I'm taking my power back because I'm not going to consume the crap that they continue to process. So yeah, you can do the canning and the gardening and whatever, but don't do it from a place of fear. Excuse me, don't do it from a place of anxiety. Don't let them fear you into anything. Just do it from a place of, this is what I enjoy doing. Because you have that desire for a reason. So, again, what is calling you? What theme keeps coming up for you? This is where the shift, from the old to the new, it's coming up for a reason. If you feel drawn to start a community, if you feel drawn to garden, to get with your neighbors and start doing something, do it. This is the time to do it. The universe is here to help you. When you come from a place of love for yourself and others. So again, what is it that keeps calling you? Look into that. Proceed with that. Ask, how can I use this for service to others? I know in my soul, however, this whole community thing and part of the community thing is going to be healing. That's what I do. So, however it's meant to come to fruition, I just know it's going to happen. It's up to me to follow my guidance. It's up to me to not go, well, no, that's stupid. Or no, that's not going to work. Or how am I going to do that? Just be open. How do I know that when it's meant to happen, the galactics are going to not step in and say, hey, you know what? Let me help you with that. How do I am perfectly open to that. Because again, gardening is not my thing. I have the vision. I'm not here to do it all myself. The universe will put the right people in my path. They will put the right property in my existence to make it all unfold magically. And it's going to be amazing. So, again, follow your guidance, follow your intuition. Most of us, if you're following me, you're not in fear anymore. Just be careful when you go to the store. When you don't go to the store in search of, oh my God, what have I been eating? And then you go into fear, because then you're going to get sick or something's going to happen. Just know it's there and this is where, like I said to my husband, I said, it's not about making huge changes from a place of lack and fear. It's just a lifestyle shift. You choose to take your power back. You choose to make healthier choices. You choose to start cooking your own meals instead of eating out all the time. You choose to look at the ingredients when you have to buy something. What's on the ingredient list? If you can't pronounce it, chances are you don't want to eat it. When I move, I'm looking to have, I would love to have, a little garden. What's going to be in it? I don't know yet. Some fruit trees, berry bushes, my chickens. I will probably have a few other things, but not from a place of, oh my God, I need to do this to survive. It's what I enjoy doing. I'll grow. Certain plants have come across my YouTube for a reason. Not only are they good for my chickens, I can eat them. It's a source of protein. So, I am not a big animal person. I don't need to eat meat. That's not my thing. I could very easily cut meat out of my diet and be very happy. Maybe you need meat. But do you need it? Or are you buying into the concept that you were lied to and told you have to eat meat? That's the other thing. Again, go listen to your body. What is your body telling you? Do you have to eat meat? No, I don't. I can eat eggs. I can eat, whatever. So anyway, I hope this helps you. I hope this helps give you some clarity. Again, with the insane amount, and I say that in a good way, with the insane amount of, or the plethora of endings and new beginnings that's coming in, be open to what the universe is hinting to you or what messages keep coming up for you, because it's happening for a reason. So have an amazing day. I send you so much love. We're here to do this together. We might be on different sides of the world. I don't know. I don't know where you are. If you have thoughts and ideas, share them. You don't have, you know what? And that's the thing. We have the internet. You don't have to just share them with your community. You can share them with the entire world, because maybe somebody on the other side of the world is trying to grow something that you've mastered, or trying to make something that you're trying to figure out how to make, or you've figured out how to make it, and somebody else is struggling. They're like, God, I wish somebody would give me the answer. Share your knowledge. Again, this is not service to self. This is service to others. Put the information out there to help others. So have an amazing day, and we will talk soon.